everyone, Zen Guardian here, and today Bungie dropped a bombshell of an update to the game. They also revealed most if not all of the Rise of Iron's achievements at the same time and so much more. So today I wanted to briefly go over these changes and also go over one of Bungie's best kept secrets of Rise of Iron up until this point. Now I don't know if you guys remember, but about a week ago Bungie did a Rise of Iron podcast with the guys over at Game Informer where they answered a bunch of community questions and gave us a little more detail on what to expect when the expansion launches. One thing one of the designers touched on was a secret of Felwinter Peak, which he wasn't able to talk about at the time, but was revealed today in all of the media Bungie has put out. So for those of you who don't know, Bungie released the achievements and trophies of the expansion today, and in them is one of the most interesting achievements we've ever had in the game. The achievement is called Sing the Iron Song, and it requires you to play the Rise of Iron theme song using the bells on Felwinter Peak. Now Bungie has been hinting at this for a while now. They've talked briefly about it in an interview with Game Informer, then again they teased it in the podcast, and now it has finally been revealed. So basically, to get this achievement, there will be a bunch of bells at the Felwinter Peak social space, and you'll have to ring them in a specific order to chime the sounds of the Rise of Iron theme. A Bungie designer said this actually took him quite a while to figure out, so I'm guessing at first this will be somewhat challenging, although something tells me this will probably be a pretty straightforward achievement after some time, but in the beginning, I'm sure some of us will be stumped. Call it an Easter egg or the secret of Felwinter Peak, but whatever you refer to it as, it's a really cool achievement, and I can't wait to hear the theme ring on top of Felwinter Peak. Speaking of theme songs, with today's update, Bungie finally changed the opening music when you first start up the game. No longer is it Taken King themed, it is now a really beautiful Rise of Iron tone that is a very welcome change to most of us Guardians. So I thought I'd give you guys 10 uninterrupted seconds of that music in this video, so enjoy and we'll speak again soon. Next up, we got a massive weapon and exotic weapon patch today. In this video, I just wanted to give you guys my highlights, but if you want the entire update all up, I've left a link down below where you can read everything available at this time. But first thing up, your favorite snipers are getting yet another nerf. This time, flinch is being increased from 30% to 50%, and aim assist on the LDR 5001 and longbow synthesis are being reduced to be more comparable to other snipers in the same family. So again, Bungie recognizes that snipers are too strong and versatile of a weapon, and they are yet again addressing them. Next up, the weapon you either love or love to hate, Thorn, is getting yet another nerf. This time, its base range stat is being reduced by 25%. At this point, those of you who still despise Thorn, I really don't know what to tell you. A 25% decrease to range on this weapon is a huge nerf, and there is no possible way it remains the weapon it was in year 1. I'm not going to say it's nerfed into the ground, but at this point, you'll need to be almost within last word range to do any significant damage, which is the exact opposite of how powerful it was in year 1. The universal remote is also getting a nerf. Its exotic perk range is being decreased by an insane 75%, which is just huge. Now to counter that, they've increased the fire rate, but also decreased the damage overall, so it could become somewhat balanced. 75% is huge, guys. You'll need to be fairly close to get a one-shot kill now, and that could really change the fundamentals of the weapon. Next up, we have a significant buff to sidearms. Hawka-made sidearms are now getting a 3% increase to damage, while non-hit scan sidearms are getting a damage reduction of 5%, being Vestian Dynasty and the Queen's Choice. Sidearms are also getting a damage fall-off buff of 0.5 meters and an increase to stability across the board, and a 30 to 50% damage increase in PvE based on combatant tier. So it looks like sidearms will be a much more viable option, especially in PvE, which is great news for me because I'm a huge sidearm fan and can't wait to get a sexy Rise of Iron one, so I'm definitely happy about that. The last change I wanted to bring up was the nerf to rocket launchers again. Now with the April update, we got an overall nerf to grenades and horseshoes, and with today's update, we got yet another nerf to that perk. Now grenades and horseshoes will proc at 1 meter and not 1.3 like before. Funny thing is, Truth isn't affected by this, but most likely Gallahorn will be. Now more than ever, especially for trials, Truth will be the go-to rocket launcher for PvP. However, the cluster bombs perk has been buffed to be a more reliable perk and doing more damage overall, so hopefully that change gives us another perk option for PvP. So anyways guys, there's a lot more to talk about here. As I said before, if you want the entire scoop, I've left a link to everything of note down below, so you can check that out. Look out for a really special video from me tomorrow where we'll go even more in depth with all of these changes and most likely go over over all of them, so be here for that. Just wanted to take this time to say thank you guys for all the support lately. If you've just found my channel an hour ago or you've been here for 6 months, thank you for supporting my content and helping this channel grow. I also want to thank all of you future subscribers out there waiting for that perfect video to subscribe to. I know one day all of you window shoppers will come join the team, but until then, I got videos for you all to enjoy. So again, thank you. Leave a comment down below with all of your thoughts on this update. How do you feel about the sniper nerf, the thorn nerf, the new music, the new achievements? No matter your thoughts, leave them down below and we can get to discussion. If you did enjoy the video, hit it with a thumbs up. It really does help the channel grow. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been ZG.
I'm out.